WTWO News at 11.
Coming up, an accident in Sullivan County prompts local law enforcement to remind drivers to keep their eyes on the road. And a local school library turns the page on its previous look by creating a new space for students. Plus, enrollment is up at an Illinois college. We'll find out why. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for watching our news at 11. I'm Mike Tank. Local law enforcement officials have a warning for you tonight about distracted driving. It comes after an accident that happened last night. Authorities say a 22-year-old was driving on State Road 63 in Sullivan County when he looked down at his phone. His car left the roadway and hit a pole. When the driver swerved back onto the road, he hit a van. Fortunately, no one was hurt. The crews had to close the road for over an hour while they cleared the scene. Texting while driving is illegal in Indiana, but that won't stop folks from picking up their phones. Plus, texting isn't the only known distraction behind the wheel. It is tonight's top story. Driving is one of the only tasks that requires all 5 human senses to work together. But if your hearing and vision is impaired, it could lead to dangerous consequences. Even if you obey the law and buckle up, you should place your phone in the seat next to you and not touch it at all. But messing with the radio and even talking to a passenger also counts.
The thing that I guess people don't realize is, going at 30 miles an hour, how far your car travels in 3 seconds. And it just takes an instant for maybe somebody to run out in front of you, and if you're not focused on what you're doing, you're not going to see them.
Distracted driving isn't always using the phone. It's basically anything that takes away from the task at hand, which is driving. Well, if you drive on Interstate 70, listen up. We have some upcoming lane restrictions you need to know about. Some work is slated to start next Tuesday, September 11th in Vigo County. NDOT plans to restrict I-70 to 1 lane in each direction. It's just east of US 41 on the bridges over Canal Road. The contractor will be doing thin deck overlays. Officials are hoping to have this job completed near the end of September. An Edgar County man is behind bars and facing federal charges. It's because police and federal agents raided his home as part of a joint drug investigation. On Tuesday morning, Paris police, Edgar County sheriffs, and DEA agents arrested Toby Ingram at his home at 401 Union Street in Paris. Ingram was taken into custody on a federal warrant for meth. For the past several weeks, he has been linked to an ongoing investigation by all 3 agencies. Officers say this was a team effort, and they are very proud of their hard work, long hours, and dedication that led to this arrest. A Gibson County man has been arrested after police discovered a large collection of child pornography in his home. This morning at around 8:30, Indiana State Police executed a search warrant for 58-year-old Robert Eugene Young's apartment in Princeton. During their search of the residence, troopers discovered over 300 images and more than 65 videos of child pornography. They say most of the children were under the age of 12. He was taken to the Gibson County Jail and is charged with felony possession of child pornography. Officials say this was part of an investigation by ISP's Internet Crimes Against Children unit. The investigation is ongoing. The driver of a tanker that caught fire in South Bend thankfully was not hurt. The tanker caught fire on US 20, US 31 bypass in South Bend, south of the toll road. Police blocked off southbound lanes and were urging people to stay away from the area. Homes in the area were also being evacuated, and incoming planes were diverted out of the South Bend International Airport as a precaution. Authorities say that a portion of that bypass could be closed for up to a week due to the damage from the fire. The library at Carlisle Elementary and Middle School has been around for 37 years, but it's beginning an exciting new chapter. The library got a complete renovation with new shelving units, study tables, chairs, and benches. It also has new carpeting, and the space also has a more up-to-date look. The project started a year ago when a committee started identifying what a new library would need. Then various groups helped with funding, and things really got moving over the summer break. While the project was a lot of work, the end result was worth it.
This summer has been very hectic, but beautiful, and our outcome is just, it's amazing. It looks like a completely new room, which is what we wanted to achieve.
Be an inviting place to read and want to get a new book. You know, you can't go wrong reading.
Yes, you can't. And the parents, well, they love the new library too. Plus, the school hosted an open house back in August. Overall, the library renovation has received very positive reviews. Congratulations to them. A local school received a generous donation thanks to a local organization. 100 Women Who Care Sullivan County presented a grant today to Carlisle Elementary and Middle School. The check, worth $6,600, will be used to complete renovations at the school's library. The funds will help the school purchase a new circulation desk. Things are looking up for an Illinois college as well. Eastern Illinois University in Charleston says its freshman enrollment jumped nearly 25%. The university says that number is unprecedented. Overall enrollment also increased by over 7%, with over 7,500 students taking classes at EIU. University officials say the areas that saw the biggest increase were in online, undergraduate, transfer, graduate students, and dual credit enrollments. Officials say they are also proud of its diverse student body, and they said there are students representing 52 different countries. Well, were you hot today? Yes, it was rather oppressive, muggy, sultry, just a good old late summer heat wave, wasn't it? Coming up, we'll take a fun and educational look at the impact of the heat and on some items that you may be very familiar with. Well, you'll enjoy this. Then later in sports, it's our Tuesday night edition of the Pick Six, featuring 6 questions with Terre Haute South hitman, the head coach, Tim Herron, ahead of Friday's big game for the boys from the north side on Terre Haute North.
You're watching WTWO News at 11 with Mike Tech, Chief Meteorologist Jesse Walker, and Sports Director Grant Pugh. WTWO is brought to you by Honest Abe Roofing. Call by the end of the month and get your new roof for $149 a month.
The Labor Day sale at Furniture Row has been extended, and the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 for every $1,000 you spend store-wide. Plus, no interest until 2024. Hurry, the extended Labor Day sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Out here, great yield starts with great weed control. That's why I choose the Roundup Ready Extend crop system. The system that makes the difference. Because only I know what it takes out here. Yield's what it's all for. But keeping my fields clean all season, that's what it's all about. This is my field.
The Labor Day sale at Furniture Row has been extended, and the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 for every $1,000 you spend store-wide. Plus, no interest until 2024. Hurry, the extended Labor Day sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
We need tough immigration enforcement to keep dangerous criminals out. In Congress, Joe Donnelly claimed he was 100% opposed to amnesty and promised to, quote, send back any illegal immigrant who commits a crime. But in the Senate, Donnelly voted to grant amnesty to millions of illegal immigrants, including criminals, drunk drivers, domestic violence, and worse. Tell Senator Donnelly, no amnesty. Vote to fully secure our border.
WTWO is brought to you by Realtor Dave Cash, specializing in investment, lease, and commercial development. Experience means cash. WTWO News at 11 continues.
It's one big egg next to me, isn't it? Was it hot enough to fry an egg? You know, a heat wave is sweeping across the Wabash Valley. Yes, it's a late summer surge in temperatures. And Taylor Williams decided to take a fun, educational look at the heat by conducting a few experiments. He joins us now with the results. Here's Dr. Taylor with the results.
I wouldn't call me a doctor, Mike, but thank you. Tuesday's high was in the 90s, and while it was unbearable for some, it was weather you couldn't melt in. Or was it? Summer is coming to an end, but that doesn't mean the heat will fall away anytime soon.
The fall, as we go into it, is sort of like the reverse of spring, where we're coming out of winter into spring. You get huge temperature swings. You can have snow one day, a week later you can have severe thunderstorms. Now we're getting the same pattern. We're just reversing it, going from hotter weather to cooler weather.
But during that process, the weather can be uncomfortable.
Unbearable. I'm more of a fall person, so I don't like humidity at all.
Heat isn't so bad, but the humidity makes it worse.
Hot. Plain and simple. Hot.
I didn't think it was that hot. I like heat. Love heat.
You've heard the expression, it's so hot I could just melt. But what will melt in these conditions? We put it to the test by melting an ice cube, popsicle, a scoop of ice cream, a Hershey Kiss, cheese, a block of cookie dough, and an egg. But what will melt first? We asked our WTWO employees to weigh in.
If I had to guess, I would say the cheese would probably melt first.
I think ice melted first.
I'm going to say ice cream because no matter where you are, what the temperature is, it's always going to melt.
Probably the popsicle because of the humidity outside.
The ice, because it's just water. Didn't have any other ingredients.
The ice cube was the first to melt in just under a few minutes, with the ice cream taking just under 9 minutes. And the popsicle followed that. The Hershey Kiss and the cheese melted and became squishy. And though the egg began to cook and the cookie dough started to bake, they did not finish in 2 hours. So if you step outside, rest assured that you won't melt, even if it might feel that way. Just stay well hydrated and limit your time outdoors. Oh, and what did our Doppler Dan guess?
Let's say ice cream would melt first.
What do you think?
Am I right? Ice cream?
No, it was actually the ice cube and then the ice cream.
Correct.
So far this summer, the Valley has seen 29 days above 90-degree weather, and the record is 33. And within a few more weeks of summer, we could beat that record. So Dan and Mike, are we going to get any relief?
I don't know about that, but I will say that the ice cream would be eaten first.
That's probably true.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Drat. Is that a weather term? Drat?
No, that's a word you don't hear used much.
No, drat.
Drat. I think I pulled that one out from the old Warner Brother cartoon.
It kind of sounds like that.
It is going to cool off.
Yeah.
Not right away. Check out
Drat.
how we did
Drat.
today. Curses. It was hot today.
Curses.
93 and 72. Within 4 of the record high. 97 set a few years ago in 2007. Word on the cooler weather when we come back.
Hi, Brian Dorsett for the Ford store in Marshall, Illinois. Dorsett Ford. Come on out, make that short drive from anywhere. Everything's better in the country at Dorsett Ford. All kinds of great opportunities on the F-150 up to $4,700 off. And if we don't have it in stock, we'll get it within 24 hours, new or pre-owned, at DorsettFord.com.
Dorsett Automotive, drive it home. Dorsett Automotive, drive.
The Stock Market Report on WTWO is brought to you by First Farmers Bank and Trust.
Need a crown for a broken or damaged tooth? Dr. Darlene Hildebrand can get that crown done for you in one appointment. Did you dread that messy impression? Dr. Hildebrand can digitally scan your tooth and build your crown without needing that gaggy impression. Did you anticipate having a strange feeling and looking temporary for about 2 weeks? Dr. Hildebrand can have your permanent beautiful crown cemented in about 2 hours.
Now that's fast. Call 866-SMILE-08 to schedule your single appointment crown today.
Who says you can't love your roof? Introducing the Honest Abe Roofing Executive Collection. The most beautiful, high-performing, and cost-effective roofing systems available on the market. Choose from the Polymod Shingle Collection to the Signature Steel Collection. All guaranteed you'll never roof again. Start loving your roof today with the Executive Collection by Honest Abe Roofing. All this month, get up to $2,000 bonus cash, plus no payments, no interest for 18 months.
I'm Todd Hine with LaborLink. Stop in today. We have something for everybody. To apply now, call us at 812-235-6500 or go to our website at golaborlink.com.
Welcome to tonight's Hoosier Lottery Daily 3 and Daily 4 drawings. I'm Katie Hargett. Extend your summer fun with the Hit Scratch Off family. You could win up to $900,000 instantly. Now good luck and let's play Daily 3. Tonight's first number is 2. Next is 5. And finally, 4. Your winning numbers are 2, 5, and 4. Now let's play Daily 4. Tonight's first number is 3. Next is 7. Your third number is 1. And finally, 7. Your winning numbers are 3, 7, 1, and 7. Tonight's Super Ball is 7.
Your Weather Authority brought to you by Dorset Hyundai. Car buying made simple with 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now, your local Weather Authority with meteorologist Dan Reynolds.
Welcome back. Take a look south on US 41. Clear skies tonight in the Great Post Building. Skywatch Network camera. More heat tomorrow. Rain and thunderstorms follow. Cooler weather follows. Well, that's going to be nice. A lot of 90s here of late. 7 o'clock tomorrow in Terre Haute, 72 under clear skies. Going to be a hot finish for the school day. 76 in Terre Haute now. Dew point up there at 72 degrees. Tons of moisture. No trigger for rain yet. Light southeast wind pressure rising a bit from 30-14. Muggy start. Bloomington, Terre Haute both at 69, 71 at Vincennes and Mattoon. The highs today, 97 in Vincennes, 92 in Terre Haute. We had 93 here within 4 of the record high set in 2007. 75 right now in Marshall. Casey at 79. Go down the road to Newtoner at 76. Effingham 74. Feels like still 82 at Vincennes. Winds have diminished, so there's not much to stir up the atmosphere out there. We'll have light southeast winds tonight. Metro View, if you have the overnight drive, you're going to be into clear skies for the most part. What's your temp? We just don't cool off again, but this pattern is finally going to be broken. Those warm nights and those hot days, we're going to finally get rid of that. 5 a.m., we're talking about 71 degrees. Big picture. All this rain's been running to the north of us. That's because of a ridge of high pressure that we've had. And all this moisture down here in Florida, Louisiana, Alabama, that's tropical moisture from Gordon. It's going to make landfall briefly as a hurricane, then become extratropical, low pressure. May spin off some tornadoes, 3, 6, 7 inches of rain, some storm surge as well. For us, though, the ridge of high pressure is still in place, but that tropical moisture may start to make its way up here later. You can see the track of this going to Saturday and Sunday. It goes northwest of here towards Chicago. This cone right here, you see that big fanned out area? That's the area where we may see rain from that system. We had Alberta earlier this year. We may get a second tropical system to give us some precipitation. Futurecast clear skies tonight, and as we go into tomorrow afternoon especially, you notice a few more clouds. Another hot day. May see a pop-up shower storm Thursday. That's when we'll really start to see things line up. We have a cold front coming in. That front looks like it's going to stall out somewhere in Illinois and Indiana. Central Illinois and Indiana. Does that, waves of low pressure right along that, tap that Gulf moisture to the south. That means heavy rainfall is possible Thursday right into Monday of next week. So we'll be keeping an eye on how much rainfall. There's that frontal boundary, and it just kind of falls apart, sticks around for a while. Tomorrow we'll update you on that 7-day outlook as far as rainfall. Short term, what we think over the next 48 hours, there could be some heavy rainfall here and there. Depends on the thunderstorm activity. Talking about 3/4 at Greencastle, barely anything at Terre Haute, approaching a ½ inch at Effingham and Robinson. Look at that, Flora, 2 inches plus. We'll see how it pans out. Tonight, we know this, muggy, 72 under clear to mostly clear skies, just a light breeze. Then tomorrow, another hot one. 91, mostly sunny, at least a little bit of a breeze to stir things up. Afternoon shower storm could crop up just due to all the moisture we have in the atmosphere right now. As we look ahead on the extended forecast, scattered showers and storm Thursday. Friday, I think plain old rain. Saturday, rain looks more likely. We'll take it in scattered form Sunday and Monday. But look at the cooler weather. 70s, even a daytime high Saturday, in the upper 60s. We're back after this.
Hello, I'm Sierra Hignite. Tom Cruise is one of Hollywood's biggest stars, and now his star power is breaking records in China. That story and a whole lot more coming up on WTWO News Today.
At Toyota, safety isn't an option, it's standard. So features like lane departure alert and pre-collision system are always included on every single Toyota RAV4. To get similar features on a Rogue, Nissan charges over $6,000. They shouldn't. We don't. Tested, trusted Toyota. Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan plus roadside assistance. Hurry in today. Find your Toyota at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Blackburn & Green is decidedly different from other law firms. We have a fair fee guarantee and have given over $3.6 million to our clients from our own fees. We have a hometown hero discount to honor active military, fire, police, and EMS. Our clients know that we're a decidedly different law firm. You will too. We always put you first. Call us today.
Experience, aggressive and tough. Blackburn and Green, attorneys for injured people, committed to be the best.
The fabric in this bulletproof vest is so strong, it could stop a speeding bullet. And this biaxial braid fabric is so strong, we decided to build a hose out of it. And here it is, the brand new Pocket Hose Brass Bullet. So incredibly strong, it can stop these trucks dead in their tracks. Just turn on the water and watch the brass bullet inflate and expand to a full-size super hose. Then when you're done, turn off the water and it shrinks back down to a lightweight pocket hose. This new brass bullet hose will never tangle or kink. Never. Get the incredible 25-foot Pocket Hose Brass Bullet today for only $19.99. And you'll also get the Turbo Shot Jet Nozzle free. Order now, and you can double your order. Just pay a separate fee. Toss the old hoses away and grab a brass bullet hose today.
Call 1-800-977-9698 to get your brass bullet hose. Call or visit brassbullethose.com. So call 1-800-977-9698. Order now.
Stay up to date on current news, get the most accurate weather forecasts, catch local sports scores and highlights, and a whole lot more directly to your phone whenever you need it. The WTWO News app has everything you want. Download it today.
Now, WTWO Sports with Sports Director Grant Pugh.
Good evening, folks. Welcome back. Tuesday brings us Pick 6. This week is a special North and South edition. They prepare to battle for the Victory Bell Friday night. At 6, we heard from Coach Barrett. Tonight, Coach Herron's turn. 6 questions with a Terre Haute South leader. What got you into coaching, Coach Herron?
Probably the biggest thing is just getting to work with individuals and youth and helping them. Football's a great game, and it's a game that helped me in life. And it just helps you down the road, and being around students and student athletes and helping guide them when they leave here, whether they go play college football or not, when they come back in 10 years after they played, it's awesome to see them where they're at in their life.
What is Coach Herron's favorite play?
Well, being a former offensive lineman, it would probably be power. That's what we ran a lot in high school and college and even here, so probably power.
Favorite pregame jam, Coach Herron?
That's a tough one. There's a lot of them out there, but I'll go back to my college playing days to stay calm before the game. Billy Joel, Piano Man.
Sing us the song, you're the piano man. Sing us the song tonight.
Can't go wrong with Billy Joel.
No, it's a great, one of my favorite musicians of all time.
And what's your favorite post-game meal?
Probably common with a lot of coaches, probably pizza. It's one of the easiest. You can order and pick it up on the way home or have it ordered, and a lot of times that's what we feed our players on the road.
If you weren't a football coach, what do you think you'd be doing?
That is a tough one. Probably something in marketing or banking, because I have a degree in that, so I worked a little bit in the marketing field up in Chicago, so either marketing or banking.
A favorite sports memory off the top of your head?
Probably, I'm going to go back, and it's something I was involved in, probably the Cubs win the World Series. Being a Cubs fan my entire life, big baseball fan, so watching the Cubs win the World Series and with some of my boys that are Cubs fans, that was something special.
Thanks to Coach Herron. To watch our Pick 6 with head coach Chris Barrett, head to our website, mywabashvalley.com. North and South Friday at 7 for the bell. Patriots have won 3 straight Victory Bell games. Can't wait for Friday. 3 weeks into the high school football season, but basketball always on our minds. Indiana State men and women finalizing their conference schedules today in the MVC. Let's get our first sneak peek. The Indiana State men will open up conference play on the road against Loyola on January 2nd. So how about ISU opening up with a Final Four team right out of the gate? ISU will open up their home portion of MVC play against Bradley on January 5th. They will wrap up conference play on March 2nd as they welcome Northern Iowa. How about the ISU women? The Sycamores and first-year head coach Vicki Hall will host Illinois State on January 11th. Drake, who has won 40 straight conference games, comes to town on January 25th. The ISU will wrap up Valley play against Missouri State March 9th at home. Staying with Indiana State Sycamores, picking up some honors today. Soccer, Danielle Varner is your MVC Defensive Player of the Week after ISU Soccer's big road trip last week. Akis Medrano has been named the Missouri Valley Conference Male Cross Country Athlete of the Week. Golf's Sycamore swinger Sierra Hargens fires a 71 today, the second lowest, leading the Sycamores to a 4th place finish at the Roseanne Swartz Invitational. Last but not least, we have some sad news to end this Tuesday. Our friend, Coach Jim Waugh, has passed away at the age of 81. Outstanding athlete at Garfield High School in Terre Haute, later on at ISU. He was a colleague here at WTWO, where he called ISU basketball games with Jason Penske and us for 10 years, providing colorful commentary after wins and losses, including after this game at Southern in 2012.
I mean, you can't put it behind you from the standpoint and say, well, you know, it's over with. We're not going to worry about it. You have to worry about some of the things that we didn't do right. You know, we didn't defend very well early on. We didn't guard the three-point shooter early on. We got to think about those. We got to do a better job of that. And I'm sure that's what Coach Lansing's message is going to be to him before we play Wichita State Sunday night.
The gym at Red Lake College is even named after Coach Wall. Our thoughts and prayers go out to his family. It's going to be missed. It's going to be weird not hearing his voice after Indiana State basketball games. That is a wrap for sports. We are back after this.
Now, if Joe Donnelly and the Democrats get back into power, remember what I said. They will raise your taxes. You want to raise your taxes? They will destroy your jobs. And they are going to knock the hell out of your borders. They say, Joe, this is the way you're going to vote. It's all at stake in November.
I'm Mike Braun, and I approve this message.
Invisible, invasive, underestimated. Nematodes are stealing over 10% of yields, and current protection methods aren't enough. But a breakthrough seed treatment technology controls nematodes when they attack. Now offering NemaStrike technology. It provides broad spectrum control from the start and stays in the root zone as plants grow. Take back your bushels with NemaStrike technology. Strike where nematodes attack.
Forever Roof is here to help you get the roofing materials you need fast. We manufacture our Forever Steel right here in Terre Haute, which means we can offer you same-day pickup or 24-hour delivery right to your site. Hey, DIYers, need to build a carport, man cave, or reskin that old barn? Then call Forever Roof and get your weekend project started today. Get the right look with Forever Roof. Call 812-233-8000 or go to foreverroof.com.
Sports on WTWO is brought to you by Silverthorne Auto Group. WTWO News at 11 continues.
Next time someone tries to tell you hangry isn't a word during a game of Scrabble, just tell them to check the dictionary. Merriam-Webster.com just added 840 new words and definitions to adapt to the ever-evolving English vocabulary. Science and technology advancements led to the addition of words like fintech and biohacking. Flight got a new definition to describe the small tastings of beer or wine offered in many bars. And GOAT, the abbreviation for the greatest of all time, that's Dan Reynolds, also made it onto the list. Some may take issue with guac or zoodles, but others think it adorbs, whatever that means. Either way, all three are now officially words. Dunkin' Donuts is in hot water with the New England Patriot fans. They have some words, yeah. Controversy erupted on social media after customers in the Boston area were served coffee in cups featuring the Philadelphia Eagles. The cups showed the Eagles logo and it read, World Champions. For Patriots fans, it was a painful reminder of their team's defeat by the Eagles in this year's Super Bowl. To make matters worse, Dunkin' Donuts was founded in Massachusetts during, oh boy, that's bad. During football season, Dunkin' Donuts uses cups featuring the logos of the teams in their various hometowns, but it appears there was a mix-up in this case. The company addressed the issue in a statement and said it is working to stock stores with the correct cups. Police are looking into what caused an accident in Philadelphia. The mishap left several cars damaged and a vehicle flipped over. Eyewitnesses say the driver claimed that a furry woodland creature is to blame. Jeremy Roth has more.
An unusual culprit was blamed for a chaotic crash scene in Philadelphia. Police were called after a vehicle smashed into several parked cars and rolled over onto its side. Emergency responders had to pull the uninjured driver out through the car's windshield. One eyewitness says the driver had a very unique explanation for the accident.
He said he was coming down the street, he seen a squirrel, and he thought he wasn't trying to hit it, he swerved and they lost control.
That's right, a squirrel. No word from police on whether the squirrel was really a factor or whether the driver will be charged in the accident, but you gotta admit, that is one nutty excuse. You know, thrift stores receive all kinds of unique donations, but you won't believe what someone dropped off at a store in Florida. Workers at the Sarasota Donation Center say a white bin was dropped off. Inside, they discovered nearly 5 pounds of marijuana. The drugs were sorted into individual vacuum-sealed bags. Employees called police, who quickly took possession of the pot. They're now checking surveillance cameras, hoping to figure out how it got there. And finally, a New York City church is making headlines for its new landscapers, or should I say lambscapers. These 3 sheep arrived to the Basilica of St. Patrick's Old Cathedral from upstate New York with only one job to do: to maintain the grounds by eating grass and fertilizing it. Church members say it's a tradition that started 5 years ago and say the sheep are named after some of the nearby streets like Houston, Prince, and Spring. But take a look at this. I'm Jeremy Raw.
That was a bad story. I had to say it. I hear them laughing. Well, you already know it was hot today, hot enough to melt ice cream, cookie dough, and cheese. But you know what? I think a change is on the way. I know that because I watched Dan's forecast earlier. But if you didn't, he'll bring you up to date after the break. Bad.
I am the DQ $4 burger in Blizzard. I'm a mini Blizzard and a burger for just $4. Holy cheeseburgers, it comes with a Blizzard, is what people will say. Because I'm not fast food. I am fan food. I am your favorite DQ treats. And when you exit the drive-thru with a minivan full of me and a rear-view mirror obstructed by DQ soft serve, your kids will know that you know how to party. Because I'm not fast food. I am fan food.
Shop the extended Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress. Choose from 10 queen-size adjustable bed sets, all under $9.99. Or the Summit Queen for $179.99. Save $550 with the purchase of an Elite, Luxe, or Breeze mattress. And choose free Bose noise-masking earbuds, a free $300 Furniture Row gift certificate, or a free 50-inch LED TV with any qualifying purchase. Plus, no interest until January 2024. The extended Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress ends September 13th.
Our producer, Kelly, really likes this story, so we're going to read it. A golden retriever is more than man's best friend in California. He is the mayor of his own community. This is Maximus Mighty Dog Mueller II, better known as Mayor Max, the mayor, yes, the mayor of Idlewild. You can find this golden retriever cruising in his personalized pickup truck, but don't worry, he doesn't drive. He makes public appearances every day to interact with the community. Isn't he a pretty dog? Mayor Max has been in office for 5 years, but it was his uncle who became the first mayor of Idlewild. Look at that, he's got a campaign sign and everything in 2012. Mayor Max and his deputies, who are also golden retrievers, go to fundraisers and events all year round. Mayor Max will hold his ceremonial role for his lifetime. How you like that, Dan and Grant?
Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah.
You think we get more done when politicians that we have now?
I don't know. He's probably barking out orders as we speak.
I kind of thought you'd say that.
Yes. Hey, we are going to finally get a break from the heat,
Yeah.
humidity. Tonight, though, muggy, 72. Clear, mostly clear skies. Another hot one tomorrow in the 90s. Then the cold front comes in. That front's going to stall. We'll also probably tap some moisture from the Gulf, Gordon, that tropical system. So we can have heavy rain Thursday into Monday. But look at the drop in temperatures. 91 tomorrow. Saturday's high, 68. Lots of 70s in there. Nighttime lows getting back to the low 60s where they should be for this time of year.
You got some special things on tap for the big game on Friday?
North-South Friday night, a lot of fun. Hopefully we stay dry.
Yeah.
Maybe a shower.
Maybe a shower. That's all right. That's good football. Hey, thanks for watching our news at 11. Tonight's show is next. Morning news at 5:30 a.m. Have a good night, everyone.